Okay? Am I doing it? Am I doing the thing? I think I'm doing the thing. Boy, I sure hope I'm doing the thing. Alright. Streamin'. I know I said I would stream on Tuesday, but things got a little herpaderpy. So, yeah. Anyway, I am here. I am gonna try to learn how to use Cakewalk. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Okay, let's see. It says demo projects? I don't know what that is. Do I want to work with demos or do I just want to go dick first? Fuck it, let's go dick first. Empty. Basic. Fuck it, yeah, let's do basic. Because I don't know what any of this is. Whoa. What is all of this? What the fuck is all of this? Hi! Oh, mic is quiet? Let me see if I can fix it. How about now? How we doing now? Yay! Okay, cool. I hope that this picks up whatever noise I end up making in Cakewalk. Don't really know what exactly... Okay, let's see. I don't know how Cakewalk works. Doo-dah, doo-dah. What the fuck? You know what? Let's just... let's just make a noise. Ah! Did I do it? Did I succeed? I did not succeed. Okay. Record. Yeah, sure, yeah. I'm gonna record a noise. Allure? No. Okay, so how does this work then? What am I doing? Might I? Record? Ooh, okay. So like, maybe I can record a noise and it could be might I? Maybe? Ah! Nope. What am I doing? I love that. Are you telling me it's not a cakewalk to learn? You are correct. You know, in terms of how I've been, like, let me put myself on my little spacey screen. Yeah. Let me tell you how I've been, okay? So, as I mentioned last time, I intended to stream on Tuesday, but you know, life got a little spazzy, and now I'm streaming on Friday instead because it took me days to recover from my travels. Holy hell. Like, everything that could have gone wrong in my travels went wrong, and yet somehow, magically, it was fine. Like, it's good. I'm good. Okay. Let me start from the beginning. So, on this journey that I went on, it was I went. How do I say? What? I went by airplane. I was supposed to. I was supposed to fly on 2 airplanes. Thank you. Honestly, if it weren't for so many strangers being nice to me, I would have had a much worse time. So I'm really glad that strangers were nice to me. I was supposed to ride on 2 airplanes. I ended up riding on 1 airplane, and then my brother drove a long distance to come and get me. Like 4 hours, I think, straight of driving in one direction to come and get me. So, yeah, and like the first hour of it was through storm weather that was so bad he couldn't see where he was driving. So, that just tells you how much my big brother loves me. And, you know, the first airplane ride, it went great. Everything was fine and normal. Everything was on schedule. And then I got to the DFW airport. Holy shit. Like, don't get me wrong. DFW is like a second home to me at this point because I've been flying on airplanes my whole life. And I'm not bothered by the airport itself. It's fine and comfy. It's the fact that the airplanes kept getting delayed due to bad weather, and I'm autistic. So when things don't go as planned, it upsets me on a special way. Like, I get really irritated about it. And I had, you know, the first couple of delays were fine, right? Because it's like, oh, yeah, delays happen. But I was supposed to leave that airport at 5:20 in the afternoon, and I ended up not getting to leave until, like, fucking midnight. And that wasn't until, like, my brother picked me up. So, yeah, the delays, they kept on happening and happening and happening and happening. And we didn't get home until, like, fucking close to 6, 7 in the morning. So, yeah. But, like, I do want to mention the good things that happened on my journey, because that was really sweet of a bunch of strangers to do. The first good thing was the biggest and most shocking to me. It was after I touched down in, you know, very first, and I was like, okay, I've got like 3 hours to spend between now and my flight, so I'm gonna go and get something to eat. I went to the place, this place called Papados, and I haven't been there since I was a small child, so the menu has changed, and the prices have changed too. Things were a lot more expensive than I was expecting them to be, and I'm a poor bitch, so I went in there, sat down, looked at the menu, and felt my heart drop. I could afford a drink and an appetizer. That's it. So I got a drink. I actually, like, the waitress, she looked like she could be my family. Like, she looked a lot like my family. And I was like, oh my gosh, hi, it's so nice to meet you, you know? And, like, I ordered my drink, and when she came back to get, like, the rest of my order, I looked her straight in the eyes. I was like, I'm gonna be so for real. I'm poor. So, like, the most I can get is this garlic bread, and it looks like it's gonna be delicious, so I'm excited about it. And she's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, no problem, you know, and when she came back with my garlic bread, and I went to hand her a 20 to pay for the meal. She's like, no, it's all right. Put that away. Also, please order an actual meal. Like, it's on the house. Don't worry about it. And I was like, oh, oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry. Okay, thank you. Like, right? It was so fucking sweet. So, like, this wonderful waitress paid for my appetizer and my drink, and I didn't find out until after the people who were sitting nearby left. They were the ones who paid for my entree, and I was like, oh my god, the world is full of such nice people, you know what I mean? And that was just really good. It was a good experience. It was really nice, and the food was fantastic. Like, yeah, the menu had changed, and they didn't have the exact things that I had went there for in the first place, but the food that I did get was fabulous. Like, I got the entree that she had suggested to me when I first came in, which was a, what's it called? Spinach artichoke dip with crab and like cheese and crumbled up like bread, like crunchies, and it came with garlic bread to dip it in. And so I had a garlic bread entree and a garlic bread appetizer, and I am a hoe for garlic bread, so I was having the best time. I ate as much as I possibly could of it, and I ended up having one piece of bread and some of the artichoke dip left over, so I got it in a little to-go box, and I left. And from there, all the delays happened, and, like, I remember at one point I was on the edge of a mentee bee because of all the, like, delays on my flight. And then I looked at the little to-go box I got, and my heart felt warm, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to eat the rest of this. And I did, and it was great. And it calmed me down enough to handle another delay. What it didn't calm me down enough to handle was that after that delay, and we finally started to board the plane, they kicked us off the plane, and were like, nope, flight's canceled, go fuck yourself. And I was like, oh, okay, now it's time to cry. Now it's time to have a full mentee bee in a crowded airport. Fabulous. So I was like full on unhappy flappy hands and like tears in my eyes, and I was like calling my brother and trying to figure out what to do. And we got to a point where it was like, okay, he had to charge his phone, so he couldn't call me, but we could text. And the pause between texting was killing me. So, I left the area as you're right. Oh my god, it was the worst. It's like, but the plane's right there. And then I was like, they took my backpack from me, and because there was like no room on the flight, so we need to put your backpack in the fucking holding container or whatever. So because the flight got canceled, I was like, where's my fucking backpack, dude? Where's my backpack? I want my backpack. A backpack. I'm autistic. Where's my backpack? And I had to go outside of the area where you can be on airplanes, all the way through to like the entrance of the DFW airport, to the baggage claim, to the desk, and I was like, please just give me my backpack. And they're like, you know, there was this really nice guy behind the desk, like super sweet dude, and he was like, hey, you know, let me take a look at your ticket stuff. And he looked at it and he's like, right now your backpack is actually in the holding for a separate flight going to the same destination in about an hour. So it looks like there's one open chair. Do you want to get on that flight? And I was like, yes, I do. And he's like, okay, great. All you need to do is go around the corner and talk to the people over there at the kiosk, and they should be able to get you onto that flight. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. Like, for real, you just made my day. I'm having an awful day. And he's like, it's okay. Happens all the time. Be safe. And I was like, thank you. So I ran over to the place. And by that point, yes, I had already, like, been in full Menti B mode. So my ability to process the English language was failing me pretty hard. And so when I got to the kiosk, the third nice person, or I guess technically like fifth, because two nice people never talked to me but paid for my meal. But anyway, moving on. Another nice person. Like, at first he was struggling to understand me, and he would tell me as much. He's like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I do not understand. Help me help you. Help me help you. I don't understand what you want from me. You know? And he's like, do you need me to call the police? Is something wrong? Are you okay? You know, and like, after I took some deep, calming breaths, I was able to explain to him what the nice guy at the baggage claim had told me. And so the kiosk man was like, oh, okay, you want to get on this flight? All right. Yes, there is an open seat. No problem. So he got me the ticket and handed it to me and said, just go through the TSA over there. And he warned me ahead of time. He's like, I see that you have drinks and a snack. Like, I had gotten myself Panda Express because I didn't know what was happening. And I was hungry and scared. So, yes, I got myself Panda Express. And I had 2 drinks. And they were unopened. So I was like, yeah. And he was like, I see that you have food with you. The Panda Express food should be fine. The drinks, I know they're not open, but they're going to have you throw them away. So just letting you know, don't get too sad. You have warning ahead of time. And I was like, appreciate you. Bye. So I ran over, and I was like, in the process of going through the wibbly wobbly line for TSA, because I don't know if you know what TSA lines look like, but it's like, it reminds me of a cattle run, if you've ever seen a cattle run. And so I was going through this winding cattle run, essentially, for people. And I just felt the Menti B spike up again. So I was like, nope. And I, like, got out of the cattle run and, like, crouched down in a little ball in the middle of the road, just having a moment. And then 2 complete strangers, one who was a airport worker and one who was just like a random person who had their own flight to go to, both stopped and were like, are you okay, sweetheart? Are you good? And I was like, I'm not good. This is the worst day ever. And so I handed the ticket to the worker person, and the worker person looked at it, and the other, like, random person looked at it and were like, okay, you've got an hour before your flight. There's a bunch of seats over there. You should go sit down and breathe first, and once you've calmed down, then you should go through here, because you look like you need to just take a minute. And I was like, yeah, you guys are right. So I went and I sat down and I breathed. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the hugs. And whilst I was sitting down, I had the opportunity to actually call my brother. And he was like, okay, I understand what's going on. Here's what we're going to do. You go through the TSA, you go to the airplane thingy. If that motherfucker delays one more time, just walk out. Just walk out and wait at the front entrance, and I'll come get you. And I was like, okay. So I went through the TSA, and there was, again, like, a really nice TSA man and a really nice, like, pat-down TSA lady. And they let me set my drinks aside instead of just throwing them away. Like, nobody was going to drink them. They're just going to sit there. And I ran through, and I did all this stuff. And then I went to the place. And sure enough, like within an hour, they delayed the flight again. And I texted my brother, dude, they delayed it again. And he said, fuck this shit, I'm coming to get you. So I got up from where I was inside and I went back outside. And I walked all the way around from the baggage claim, past the kiosk, through the weird little cattle run thing, back to the TSA man. And I was like, hi there, Mr. Nice TSA man, whom I remember from the last time I went through here. Do you still have my drinks? And he's like, actually, yes, I do. Like, I've never had anybody request that we just set them aside. So, yeah, I remember you. And he went and grabbed them for me. And he gave me my drinks back. And I was like, thank you so much. And then I went and I sat down and waited for my brother for several hours for him to drive there. And by the time he got there, the place was almost empty. But the point is that I got out of there safely. And, like, even though the airplane experience was dog shit, there was a lot of nice people between me and getting home. And I cannot express how much that means to me. Because, like, I probably looked like I was bonkers. I probably looked like I was off my rocker. And to be fair, I am. But at that point, I was just a very tired, autistic person who had everything go wrong, and I was not handling it very well. So, the fact that there were people who could kind of see and understand that was really meaningful. And now I'm home, and everything's great. Everything's wonderful, and I'm loved and comfortable. I might actually try and, I don't know, like, make a little comic strip of my flight experience, perhaps. But who knows? Like, that's a maybe. Well, thank you. It sure was a journey. Hell of a journey. But because I went through that, I needed a few extra days to, like, find my zen in order to be able to stream again. So that's why I hadn't streamed on Tuesday. That's why today is the day that I'm streaming instead. And now I'm gonna go back to Cakewalk, which surprisingly isn't a cakewalk. I appreciate that, for real though. Like, oh, I want to be good in all of the things that I do. And I know that handling my own mental is part of being good. And, learning where my limits are is like what's the word? It's a learning process. I'm working on it. And hey, yeah, you're right. I am streaming once a week still. It might be a couple days late, but I'm still doing it. Whoop, whoop. Now, if I could just figure out how Cakewalk works. Ba-da-ba. Audio. Maybe if I do like this. Ha! Did I do it? Did I fuck it? I didn't do it. How do I do it? Am I supposed to like... No? What about... Nar. Damn. Oh, what's this? Metronome during play? Oh, damn. Project. Might I record? I don't know what any of this means. You know, maybe instead of going dick first, I should just like save changes. No. Yeah, maybe instead of going dick first, I should actually try a demo. I'll try this one that says time to fly. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bam. We are working on it. We are living and thriving. Goodness gracious. This is like the program is Cakewalk. Is it a cakewalk to learn? Maybe, if you're not me. Missing plugins. What the shit? It's fucking weird. You know what, guys? I'm starting to think that maybe I'm not gonna learn Cakewalk today. But that's okay. Oh. Oh? Oh? What is this? That was aggressive. Oh, wow, that was aggressive. Okay. What the fuck just happened? Hello, friend. Scouting out the interface is still progress. This is true. I'm learning, even if I'm flailing around like a fish. That was really loud, though. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can like make it less aggressive. Was it double audioing that? Did I double audio that? I feel like it might have maybe double audioed, but I don't know because I can't hear the stream happening. I can only hear what I hear. Okay. You know, I'm sure there's tutorials online that tells you how these things work. And I think myself, I might be smarter to just look up someone telling me how to do the thing. Da 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 da. And boop. Okay. Anywho. Maybe instead of Cakewalk, I could, like, I don't know, do some creative artwork. Why not, right? It's been a hot minute since I've made any art. Yippee! Art! Hell yeah. Eventually I'm gonna figure out how this whole streaming thing works again. Like, I'm using OBS. Maybe I'll figure out how to put the chat. I would like to figure out how to put the chat in the screen, but I don't know how to do that yet. We'll get there. We'll cross that bridge Eventually. Let's see. Window capture. Where is it? There it is. Window capture. Gotta select krita.exe. Hello, krita.exe. What am I doing? Lamau. Lamao. What do I feel like drawing today? What do I feel like fucking around? Ooh. Let's see. Maybe... Where's that? Oh, where's the project that I made for my brother? Could this be it? OMG, I found it, you guys. Lovely, fabulous, wonderful, no notes. Okay, cool. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, now I'm gonna add the window capture for the critter. And I'm gonna select the critter. Doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doo. Shooba-dooba-doo. Did I do it? Did I succeed? Did I do it? I don't think I did it. Oop. No, I don't think I did. What happened? No, this can't be right. No, it ain't. It ain't right. What happened? I have to delete that. Yes, I have to remove it. And then... Okay, maybe I remove that. Yes, and then... Okay. Window capture. And creative. Okay. I've done the thing. And now I select Krita. Why? What? There we go. Oh my gosh. Alright. That took forever, but I figured it out, you guys. Alright. Okay. There we go. Huzzah! I love doing art, but my brain is wired to want to play every game under the sun before that. I get it. Got a subject? Subject? You mean like my brother? How's life been treating me? Life has been pretty... Wow, that was English. Life has been treating me okay. I have been like I spoke about it earlier, but I had some shenaniganery happen in the process of getting from point A to point B. But I'm doing a lot better now. Things are doing great. I am getting comfortable, and I'm gonna try to stream once a week. And I'm doing the once a week stream today. Huzzah! Maybe next week I'll be able to stream earlier in the week instead of on Friday. But, for now, we're here. We exist on this particular day. How about you guys? How's life been treating both of you? Because, I don't know about y'all, but, yes, I am good and safe. I'm happy and good and safe. The brush, it looks a lot more like paper. So I just want to throw this out there. Okay, what I'm working on right here, right now, in this beautiful moment is, wow, what the hell? What the hell? No. Yeah, I want to pin that. Okay, cool. So this thing that I've got here is actually somebody else's work that my brother commissioned, and I put this the frames together in a manner that is fluid. And now I intend to futz about with it until I like the way it looks. Excuse me. Of course, in order to do that, I'm gonna need it to look the way I want it to. Which means I'm gonna have to clean it up significantly. He doesn't know that I'm working on this because I wasn't planning on working on this today. Hi, Scully. Welcome to the party. Let's see how well I can draw. Shoo-ba-doo. Oh. Alright, I know exactly what I need to do first. Before I can do anything else, I need to see what I'm working with. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. This 25. Yeah, that should be fine. Now, paint later. And then I can draw. Let's see. I'm gonna need to make it smaller so I can draw more cohesively. Yeah. Okay. That looks like it'll be good. Why is it so... Oh, it's because it's white. Of course. Harder. Alright, that's a little better, but yeah, no, I'm gonna try a little more like that. Alright. Oh, shit. What? Hello? What? Wait a damn minute now. Okay. Aw, thank y'all. I appreciate. Working full time is work indeed. Work is the word that I would use for that. Okay. I don't like how pixelated this is looking. What is happening? Must I make it smaller? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Alright. I think I see what's going on here. And I'm just gonna roll with it. So, this character that I'm working on here is my brother's character. Hashy browns? Hell yeah. But this character's name is Aether. And, okay, I'm not gonna talk too much about him because this character belongs to my brother, not me, and I don't know shit for shit. All I know is he's a magical space boy, and he's like a dragon and a shark and a sea lion had a baby. He's cool, and yes, these are dreadlocks. If I can just figure out how to, draw them beautifully. I want him to be beautiful. He must be beautiful like my brother. Yes. Something that I need to tell myself is that it's okay to, have things go off the screen. Especially with images like this, where it's, meant to be an emote. It's okay that you can't see everything. It's okay that you can't see everything. And it's okay to mess up and go back and fuck around with it some more. Especially with the roughness of the image that I'm working with. It's perfectly fine that you can't exactly tell what's happening. 'Cause, if I can't tell what's going on in the image, then I have full creative license to fuck with it. I don't know exactly where each of these dreads is coming from and going. No shade at all to the original artist. I think the original artist did a fabulous job. I just don't know where everything is going and what is happening. Let's see. Yeah, no, still a little difficult to tell what's going on. Maybe instead of fucking with that. Okay, alright. Clear. And I'm gonna start with just the face, and then I'll work on the hair. I feel like that might be a smarter idea. If you want to cook hash browns, go cook hash browns. I'm not here to stop you. I'm just making art and shit. think this is supposed to go like this. Yeah. And then up like that. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Like, the one downside to pixelated artwork is that, at least for me, for my aphantasiac ass, it gives you a lot of guesswork. And if it isn't, like, crystal clear what's happening, it makes me go, huh? Like, what is happening in his muzzle? What is happening in his muzzle here? Like, I can see the little grimace lines, the little, like, lines. I can see those pretty good. I think that's an eye over there. Hello, hi, what is happening, sir? Sir. Mr. Aether, sir. What is going on with your face? I talk shit. I'm allowed to talk shit. I'm little sibling. It's my job to talk shit. He's already devoured the poor Hashi Browns. They're dead. Oh! Oh God! They're dead! No! They barely had a chance to live! Like that. Okay. And some of this here, maybe? What is happening with this art? It's okay. It's fine. We're working on it. We're figuring it out. It is a learning process. We are learning and we are trying so hard. Oh, I'm sure he looks fine. I'm sure he looks fine. Maybe. Yeah, okay, that looks a little bit more clear. What's happening though? Like what what is his motivation? Like, what is this line? What is this? What is happening here? Once I have this cleaned up, I'll be able to, like, actually start work. But until then, I'm gonna be a little lost. Is this supposed to be a horn here? Is that, like... Is this supposed to be his horn? That's not how he's built. I don't think that's correct. Surely not. He looks so gumpy. See, gumpy boy. Let's see. I know that he's supposed to have, like, he's got this like top knotty looking thing, and then he's got, but it's off screen, so I can't really draw it. It's okay. It's okay, Sid. It's okay. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. I don't like it. But it's fine. I'll put on a second layer because why the fuck not? I like working with a shitload of layers. Why not? Okay. And then it looks like they put a dreadlock here and then another one here and then like 3 of them in one over here somehow. Let's see. It's like there, but also here and here. I kind of hate that. I'm not gonna lie to you. What is this? What is this going on here? What is that supposed to be? I love that I initially started this stream with the intent to like do some learning how to make music, and what ended up happening was me fucking around with my brother's artwork. Because why not? Why not? I kind of just, oof. Okay, so, Near. I wonder if he's supposed to have his hair up in a bun right now, or if it's supposed to be down. Because if it's supposed to be down, then he should have, like, a luscious mane. But I don't see that, so maybe it's supposed to be in a bun. And just have some flyaways coming out like this? Maybe? Hard to tell. Hard to parse. And there's this here, so I think that's supposed to signify a dread going backwards. Maybe that's what this line is. What the hell is happening? What is happening? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, near. Okay. Damn. When you take all of the sketchy lines away, it looks a little wonky. It looks a little wonky, my friend. You know, maybe instead of like trying to put lines on it, maybe I should try to put colors on it instead. Maybe that would be a better usage of my time. But like, how am I supposed to do that? Because like, yeah, as you can see, the lines are not, you know, the lines are opaque. So, okay, maybe this is how I'm gonna do it, right? Oh, what the hell? I'm doing, okay, so going like this, and 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 like this. Okay, and then I go like clear. Yeah, alright, now you can see some shit. Deselect. Alright, I see what I can do. I see what I can do here. Huzzah. Maybe. Possibly. Because, like, I want to do something nice for him. Because my brother's always doing nice things for me. You know what I mean? And he works his ass off all the time. So, you know, he deserves nice things. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Eventually I'm gonna watch the entirety of Danny Mata watching Epic the Musical and see just how chaotic and crazy he gets with it. My guess? Stupidly. But, like, in a fun way. I was seeing what he did with, Troy. That was funny. Okay, so there's still a lot of colors that I won't be able to get past, I think. But I can start doing a heckin' color. Let me just boop for just a second whilst I gather reference. Reference? But Sid, what are you needing reference for? Well, don't worry about it. Honestly, I'm just grabbing his reference sheet for his colors. That's all I really need. Hey. Oh, him's just a big old cutie patootie, isn't he? Yeah, him's just a big old cutie patootie. Oh Lord, here we are. Oh Lord, we've arrived. Ah, yes. We've got the reference sheet. Nya, 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 nya. Okay. Just gonna slippity slide over here. Got that color. And I'm gonna get this color. Okay. And now I'm gonna go back over here. And I'm gonna do some coloring. Yeah. And ain't nobody gonna stab me. Ain't nobody gonna stab me. Alright, so we've got the lighter color goes here. Easy peasy. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Krita, what is your shenan? What is happening? What is this? Krita does not work like this. What is going on? Okay. Copy that. We're gonna do things the long way, I guess. What the fuck? What is happening? What is this? What? Okay. Shenanigans are afoot. What is happening? This can't be correct. Okay, this cannot be correct. Wide gamut color select. What the hell? This ain't right. There. This is the color I want. Why are you not letting me select the color I want? Ugh. Well, I'm not allowed to do music and I'm not allowed to do art. So what is even what? Why? Why must my life be like this? Yes, you do gotta get a fucking ref sheet at some point, Scully. Yes, you do. So that I can draw you. You little shit. You know what? I haven't been able to do the music I wanted to do. And I have not been able to do the artwork that I want to do. What the fuck? Do I want to? No, I don't want to. He go rah. Look at that. He go rah. Rah. None of this is work that I've done. Keep in mind, okay? I did not do any of this. I'm just using the ref sheet that I was given. But like... Let's see if a brand new thing will let me make art. Yes, it will. So what's wrong with that file I was working with? Damn it. Okay. I guess I'll have to fuck around with that file again later. Yeah. He was just a big old kitty dragon. Shark-kitted bull dragon. I like this color of punk. It's a lovely color of punk. But I do like my color of punk better. No offense. Where's my book? bullshit. I want my bullshit. Yeah. Waiting for image operation to complete. Okay, please. Please and thank you. Updating. Okay, that's great. I just want to make some art, please, Krita. Krita, please. We saving for these to come visit. But money! Yeah, no, that's definitely a hell of a roadblock, my friend. I'm with you there. Money is a hell of a roadblock. I want to compare the colors of pink. The punk. I want to compare the punk. You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Hoodoo? You do, you do, you do. Oops. Undo, undo, undo. New pant layer. Yeah, okay, so like my brother's ponk is like the between of my ponk and purple. I like that. That's cute. That's adorable. He's ponk. Yeah. These, you know, these eyes, man. These eyes, man. I don't think I want to work on this either. What do I want to work on? Not me. Okay, let me tell you what. I'm gonna open. You know what? I was singing some Epic the Musical shit earlier. Why not? Let's fuck around with some Epic the Musical bullfuckery. God games. Might as well work on my God games animatic, right? Right. Under. Alright. Thunderbringer. Where is it? Whoa! Okay. Here's what the words go under. Okay. I can take this opportunity to fix that animation error from earlier. Okay, now I'm gonna go clear that. And then cool. The air bumb. The air bumb. Okay. Well, I've already done a significantly better job since I got rid of that weird, long-lasting face that he was making. That one. Don't get me wrong, I love you, Zeus, but, like, not when you're just staring into the screen for an extended period of time. That makes it weird. Prepare me. You won't know I'm a fan of catchy songs, but with so many sirens gone, I think Odie's in the wrong. I'm gonna have to get the fucking pallets out, man. I'm gonna have to get the pallets out. Wow. Wow. Okay. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with the very beginning of God Games just yet. Benoist? Airbnb. B&B. Bnb. Benoist. There's an intimidating Benui in the Dungeons and Dragons game that we're playing. My brother is the dungeon master, and like, I know that bunny is not the actual, like, species name, but it's literally like a 6-foot tall bunny rabbit that walks on 2 legs and is intimidating as all get out. And her name is Mirfidir, and we love her very much. She's the absolute picture of monotone autism. And she, you know, I don't think she tries to be intimidating, but she sure as hell is, just by default. It's great. Maybe I'll draw her eventually on a stream, but not this one. You're playing with thunder. Like, there's a lot in this that I haven't figured out yet. Maybe I'll try to, I don't know, maybe I'll try to pretty something up. Do 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 bum 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 Peter Peter Peter. Why not make it a game? Yes. My Crother and Bryce. Mr. Zeus, sir. Like, behold, Zeus doing a death drop.
But if he's worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game?
I haven't figured out how to do a death drop animation yet. Ew, get out of my fucking stream. Get out of my fucking stream. There we go. Begone, thoughtbot! Yes, indeed, Scully. I think I got rid of them. I think I got rid of them. Hooray. I think I'll fuck around with this, maybe. Maybe I'll do a little fuckle-wuckle around with this one. He's supposed to have beautiful flowy hair. He's also supposed to have a fucking beard, but like, you know. We'll work with it. We'll work with what we've got. Okay, so. I know, it looks rough. Don't judge me. It looks a little cartoony and rough right now, but it's gonna look super cool eventually, I promise. I need to figure out how to draw his everything. How do I draw your everything, sir? How does one... One does not simply Zeus. We'll work with it. We'll get there. Okay, so if his hair was down like that in this frame, then it needs to be rising up in this one. Okay, and then a little bit of a rise up here, and then it's supposed to do like a little bouncy thing here. And then he's gotta have a big, beautiful thundercloud mane, okay, you guys? One does not simply Zeus. Legit sounds like a line from a mythological story, and I love it. Aw, thank you. Friend music is a tad loud. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can fix it. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah, no, for real though. One does not simply Zeus. Okay, so in this, okay, from here to here to here. Okay, I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. Okay. So if he's like this, he goes like this, and then he goes like this, and then he goes like this. Which means his little lightning bolt hair should be like that, sort of. And then his big floof hair should be more like doubling in on itself, because he's turning. And then here, it's mostly behind him from the point of view of the viewer, except for his, like, his scar bolts. I don't like that. Maybe, I think if it disappears behind this floof a little here, that would work. Yeah, like it'll go like this. Ooh, shit. Hold on. It'll go like this. Yeah. And then it disappears a little, and then it goes like this. Maybe. And the other one should be like moving in a weird little circle. So like probably more like this. That's literally just the smaller version of this one. So, oh well, we'll figure that out later. Okay. This one should actually have more of the floof going in this direction. So should be more like, okay, so I'm gonna have this part go like this. Or maybe not. Whoa, wee. Okay. We're gonna go like this. And then this is going to double back over that way. But first, we must erase this part. Okay. And then more like that. Yes! Yes, King! Yes, King Slay! Although it's not big enough. Let's see. I don't like that either. Okay, so. Alright, I'll just go with the simple 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this can go along with it. Or not. I don't like them. But this... He's supposed to have a big floofy storm cloud head. I love this depiction with big floofy hair, okay? And then it will go like behind and then come down through here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. I'm just gonna take the droopy away. No droopy for the Lord. No droopy for the Lord also sounds some wrong. One does not simply Zeus. No droopy for the Lord. Okay. Oops. I got a little dumb with it. Yeah. Okay. After I'm done fixing his hair, I'm gonna call it a night, because I think I've done pretty good. Despite the setbacks, I think I've done pretty darn good today. Well. Okay. hopefully here very soon. I'm gonna have more to show, you know? But, like, for now, I'm just happy that I've gotten anything done this stream. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Exit. Okay, and then I can edit his hair a little bit so that it kind of falls with him, but I don't fully know how to get him from this falling motion to all the way on the ground. Maybe, okay, maybe if I, like, if I lasso here and, like, bring it down more. Ow. 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 Okay. Well, that's weird. I'm suddenly experiencing pain in my head. So I think that is my brain telling me it's time to stop. I think I've made some progress. I made Zeus's death drop look a little bit nicer. So let's go back here and watch the death drop again now that I've fixed it.
But if he's worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game?
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Okay, guys. Woo-wee. It has been a heck of a time. Thank you, Scully. I'm glad to be back. I'm working on I'm gonna try to stream once a week. I can't guarantee what day of the week it's gonna be, but I will make sure to post ahead of time in the Discord and be like, guys, I'm gonna stream today. So yeah, like today I put up I'm gonna stream in 5 hours. Be there, be square. So that's what I'm gonna try to do next week. In the meantime, I hope everybody stays safe and is having a good time, and I look forward to seeing y'all next week. Okay, I love you. Bye.